For the NFL to remain the most successful and popular professional sports league in this country, it does need the support of its alumni. And now the NFL alumni have a new chief executive officer, a popular former player with the Cowboys, Buccaneers, and the New York Giants, as well as a former network broadcaster. Beasley Reece was recently named the new CEO of the alumni, and he joins me now. Beasley, welcome.
Are you talking about me?
Yes.
I'm the CEO?
You are the CEO.
Oh, man.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Very proud of it and eager to serve the former players. We raise a lot of money, over $2 million every year for charity, children's charities primarily. So we do great work and excited about it.
And you do so much more. Now, you've been involved, though, with the NFL alumni for several years. You served as the president of the local Philadelphia chapter. You've been a member of the executive board. What are now your goals as you take over as CEO?
Well, the number one thing probably is to just raise more money for children's charities. Each chapter has an event, several events during the year. They raise money and they pick a local charity that they make a donation to. So that's the primary work that we do. Also, we are partners with the NFL, and we want to make sure that the game grows and that the players are involved and just really have a great association with fans and with ownership.
What is your day-to-day role?
Someone will call me and they'll say, "Can I get 2 tickets to the Super Bowl?" And I'll say, no.
That's it. You must get that call a lot.
Not that. But that's the NFL is gracious enough to allow us to buy a block of tickets, and that's one of our main fundraisers. So, but seriously, it is to advocate for players every day, looking for people willing to sponsor our events, and it's not hard work. It is fun work, little telephone work and a little travel, and a lot of golf. We are a golf entity. In fact, we were formed as a copy of the PGA Tour. So we have chapters. We have a Super Bowl of golf event coming up in May, and I invite everybody to find their local NFL alumni chapter, sign up for some of the events and help us raise money.
Oh, that's fantastic. So people could sign up, play in those golf outings, and they're raising money for the alumni. Now, you said you're an advocate for the players. Where we hear this so much about retired players, where does the health care come in, and what is the NFL alumni role in that?
Well, I think our responsibility is to continue to find ways to give the players health care. We just signed an agreement along with the Hall of Fame. This is a huge announcement for us. First ever collaboration between the alumni and the Hall of Famers, and we have a health benefit package. It is a bundled package under Price MD for reduced costs overall health care. We've never been anywhere close to something like this, and it's just, we're really proud of it and thankful for the collaboration with the Hall of Fame.
So there was a point in time where retired NFL players had none of this extra health care.
They said bye-bye, and it was literally bye-bye.
From being on the board and working with the Philadelphia chapter, what do a lot of these retired players call for? Because we know a lot are struggling from post-concussion syndromes and CTE. What do they ask for a lot, and now that the Alumni Association can help provide or advocate for?
Well, one of the first things that I decided to do was to call every player. Now, there's thousands of players out there, so I'm on the phone every night. And I spoke to a woman last night who said she was just trying to get to the next hour. You know, her husband was a player, and he's dealing with Alzheimer's. And so it's everything. It's from that tragedy to fun stuff like how can I go to the Super Bowl? But we're there to serve them, and
you
guys are doing better than
and also former staff players, coaches, cheerleaders, anyone that's worked in the NFL.
That's right.
What are some of the events and programs you hold during Super Bowl week? I know that's a big week.
It is. Our signature event is the you like that?
Yeah.
Our signature event is the Super Bowl brunch. And it's always big. We'll have 15 former players, a couple of Hall of Fame. For you Giant fans out there, LT is coming in.
He'll be there
for me
in Atlanta.
I had to beg him. I had to beg him to come in, but he's coming in.
Oh, that's great.
And Tony Dorsett, Hall of Famers. Maybe 15 guys will interact with the fans, have a fantastic brunch, and then we have transportation from there to the game.
That sounds fun. So, I mean, as a former player, as a former broadcaster as well, you did many games for the network. It's been a crazy 10, 15 days with these coaching fires and hiring.
It is unbelievable.
What are your thoughts? And a big topic I just story this week on the Rooney Rule. Do you find, what's your impression? Has it been effective?
I think it did its job. We have equal opportunity to become a head coach. I don't care what color you are, where you come from. We've had a lot of very successful black head coaches. We've had, when you look around now, you see the quarterbacks. A lot of quarterbacks are black. The door is wide open. Rooney Rule did its job. Now, a lot of guys got fired recently.
Yes,
I know a lot of people think that doesn't look well, but listen, now it's all about, did you win? And that's what it should have been from the beginning, and that's the way it is right now. The NFL has done a heck of a job, including everybody.
One quick question I wanted to ask you again about the alumni. When you deal, because we've heard a lot about Peyton Manning this week, as he called the Jets about Adam Gase. So that's a big alumni, future Hall of Famer.
That's big.
But how do you deal with players like that compared to a guy that was on a practice squad for a couple of years? What's the different challenges?
Well, the challenge is that the stars have opportunities. Opportunities fall in their lap all the time. So my main work is with guys that played 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Really didn't establish the bank account or the name recognition in their area to find these opportunities. So we help them find. We engage players for money. We find them jobs. That's a big part of what we do. Free financial assistance. We have relationships that provide that.
Beasley Reece, so great to meet you. Thank you for joining us here on Sports Extra, and congratulations as the CEO of the NFL Alumni, and hopefully see you at an event soon.
Thank you very much.